And this is a cooperative game that I personally think looks like a ton of fun. It's offering something of a little bit more unique experience where players are going to be using a turntable with a giant cube on it that's made up of smaller cubes. And the goal of the game is to try and move enough of the cubes from that main cube onto the containment board into their appropriate spots. And if you're able to fill up that entire board, then you win the game. Otherwise, if the main cube completely runs out of cubes before you're able to do that, or if 7 breaches occur, then all players will lose the game. And the way that the breaches work is that at the end of each turn, you're going to be taking one of those cubes from the Tesseract and then rolling it and adding it to the pool of rolled dice. And if you ever get 3 of the same in that pool, then that's going to cause a breach. But each player is going to be playing as their own asymmetrical character with a special ability, as well as an additional ability that you can unlock later in the game. And on a turn, you can perform 3 actions, and the different actions are to move a cube from the main cube into your own personal board, which is your research lab. And the reason that you're doing this is to try and create sets of cubes that are either all completely the same or all completely different. And you do have a few more actions to help you here, because you can also use one of your actions to rotate one of the dice to an adjacent side, or you can use an action to transfer a cube from your board to another player's where it might be more useful, or if you already have all of the same cubes or all completely different cubes on your board, then you can use an action to move one of those cubes to the containment track. But there's only one spot for each combination of color and shape on the cube, so you're going to be trying to match up cubes in such a way that you're able to fill up the missing spots. But as an added bonus here, if you're able to complete a full column, that's going to unlock a one-time use special ability card that all the players can decide to use at any point in the game. Or if you complete a complete row, then you'll be able to put 1 cube back onto the Tesseract, extending the amount of time that you have in order to try and win the game. But players can also gain research cards throughout the game, which they can use on their turn if they so choose. But you can also spend an action to upgrade your research card to the next level research card, which will give you a stronger ability. And if the players are able to do all this well and complete that containment track, then they win the game. And if you want to know more or check out this campaign for yourself, I got links in the description below.